Hi everybody, it's Amy at Crafty Cat, and I am back for the hashtag Color Combo 2024. This is hosted by Tammy at Loufrou-frou Studio 2026 on YouTube. That's how you can search for it and find it. You can also just put in Loufrou-frou. Yeah, it works. But that's the little tagline or whatever that YouTube uses. So you can find her that way. You can find her on Instagram as well. If you just type in even hashtag color combo 2024, all one word like that, you'll be able to find all the people that are making things in this challenge. If you decide to take part in the challenge and want to post like on Instagram or Facebook or wherever, if you use the hashtag Color Combo 2024, people can find you easier. So what Tammy is doing is this time around is using a shape and a color, or a color and a shape, I guess you would say, because the color is the main part. But so like for example, this week her color combo is green and heart. That doesn't mean you have to use a green heart. That just means you need on whatever ephemera piece or whatever collage you make that you would put a heart somewhere, and the color green. Sorry, drew a total blank there for a second. That was quite interesting. Oh, I gotta tell you guys, update. So the baby, my niece had her baby. His name is Arden Bailey Reynolds, and he was born on the 24th. He weighed 6 pounds even, which I couldn't believe. I was like, I don't think I've ever heard a baby weighing exactly that weight. You know what I mean? There's usually the ounces. No ounces, just 6 pounds. And he was 19 inches long. So he's healthy and she's good and everything's good. So I thank you guys so much. I can't even. Whew, that was scary. So anyways, thank you guys. That's the update. I was a little out of it yesterday trying to do a video because I just was like, little frazzled. You know, just learning, because that's what I do. But anyways, so this is what we're gonna make, is some little Valentine cards, because I need Valentine cards, and I thought maybe you need Valentine cards. And so this is, you know, I'm gonna use something green on every card and a heart on every card. And like I have my little green button there, that type of thing. I'm not doing a lot of green or a lot of hearts or anything like that. Just that's what I'm gonna do. So what I did, these cards are 4x4 when folded, but obviously 4x8 when you cut them. So let me grab my cutter. If I ever remember to grab my cutter away from where I do orders, that will be quite helpful indeed, but it may never happen. So, okay, so this paper is 8.5 inches long. So we're gonna cut it at 4 and then just cut off the extra. That will be the best way not to use a ton of paper. He was born at 10:50 in the morning too. How crazy is that? Because I kid you not, both my kids, you know, middle of the night and all that. she had a long night anyway, but it was just kind of funny. But yeah, he is good and cute and healthy, and yay, go team. I love it. And if she lets me put a picture on Instagram, I will. If not, I'm sorry. You know, you gotta, it's up to her, not up to me. So anyhow, I'm sure she will, but I'm not sure exactly when that will be. But he's good and healthy, and that's what matters. We are feeling very blessed for sure. Cutie patootie. He's little, but he could have been a whole lot littler because he's still about a month early, so I was amazed that he was even that size. He's pretty close to, my daughter was 6 pounds 4 ounces, so pretty close in size. I've already got ink on this and I didn't even do anything. I'm going to turn them over because I don't want ink on the side. These are going to be for my family. So I don't want ink on the side that I'm going to decorate, because I'm not going to ink, which is very abnormal for me, I know. I just have all kinds of hearts. These are in my shop if you're looking for like laser cut, die cut hearts. And then I just went through scraps and just cut out like a square. So what I'm thinking is about 5 or 6 pieces. Like this one has 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, I guess, pieces. But usually an odd is good, so maybe 5 to 7 type thing is what I would suggest. So I'm going to use like a square. Oh, that one's upside down. Use a square, and then maybe some book page or something, kind of like I did on the other one, but I'm, you know, want them to be a little different from each other, not the exact same thing. And oh, you know what I forgot to get out is my I want pink. Words. These, that's what I need. Stamps is what I forgot to get out. This is what I was looking for, though. So if you want to say a formula, 5 to 7 pieces, you want some longer strips, you want some just squares. I cut all these with my decal edge cutter that I got, the Tim Holtz one. And then, you know, you just kind of want to put them on however you like the look. I don't know if I need another one because I've got these hearts over here. I may end up cutting some other things some different ways. Do I have a strip? So yeah, I'll just be kind of playing around trying to figure out how I want everything. Hopefully I won't drive you totally insane. But yeah, so hope you guys are doing good. I need to say hugs and blessings to Janet, Sheila, and Theola. I thank you guys so much for always kind comments and just, you know, watching. I can't tell all of you, and I know I say it a lot, but it's very, very, very true. I could not do this without you, and don't think for a minute that I don't know that. So I thank you all. I thank new subscribers for joining us. Always thanking the returning subscribers, because, again, couldn't do it without all of you. Yeah, I just hope you're all doing fantastic and staying warm or cool or whatever the case may be. We're doing good around here. I am going to cut these. And I know this is weird because I don't generally do a lot of cutting, but I want this to have that look that that first one I showed you has. It's a little bit cleaner than my normal. I know I normally do, you know, more of the tearing and grungy and all that, but we're doing these a little bit tidier, I guess you could say. But you can do them however you want. If you want to do the more grungy version, go for it. Just something different for fun. Still getting all our color challenge in and playing around, having fun. It's going to be very hard for me not to ink just out of habit, so I keep wanting to grab the ink. I gotta find my stamps. I had them out here, but now I have done who knows what with them. Hold on just a minute. Okay, I'm back. Got my stamps out. I just found these too. I have these little, I kind of like that. I'm just going to go with that. And then we'll put a postage stamp. You don't have to use stamps. You could, you know, just put your heart on and call it a day. I like the look of the stamps on them. Just a very simplified look, I think. And sometimes that's what you need, because I think sometimes, I don't know about you, but it becomes a little overwhelming when there's so many things. And it's just nice to have a different look too. It's a keep it simple, stupid moment. Make sure my glue is working, hopefully. So we're just gonna kind of put that on and see how many of these we can make. And they'll all have, oh, something green. I needed to use a green stamp, huh? Because I didn't really, I mean, there's green dot on this paper, but I want to use a little bit more of like a specific something. So I'll just put a green stamp. That might look better anyway than the red, because those are kind of two different reds. You see what I mean? I'm trying to kind of go for the middle for this, but I probably won't get it entirely. Oh my goodness, you guys, I feel so much relief. I can't even tell you. I just hope everybody now stays healthy and doing good. But man, I thought that baby was going to end up in the NICU for ever. Just not fun. We've already had one of those in our family. It's just scary. I mean, she's fine now too, but you don't know at the time. And plus, just the cost. Ay, ay, ay. I mean, that doesn't matter. The health of the baby matters, but it's just, it's still something to think about. I think I'm gonna just let this hang over on this side and not worry about it. Hanging over, kind of like it. So we need green stamp, is what I said. If I can get, I don't think I'm gonna be able to get that off of there. I think I wanted it about here, huh? You could splatter them, stamp them, do all kinds of things. Again, I kind of want to keep that simplistic look to them, so I don't think I'm going to do that, but you definitely could. Definitely, definitely. So this is what I mean when I say, because often I do the shape in the color and whatever. You don't have to do that. So this is definitely what I mean when I say that. You can you just need the shape, whatever color, and then that color somewhere, the main color. So it is fun, definitely. This is a great use of like your strips and stuff that you cut off of papers, because sometimes those can be a little tricky to use. So this is just another way to use them up. And I do like the button. I think I want a button on this one as well. What I do with the... Got some buttons and oh, some ribbon apparently. And some string. Because what would it be without string? Red button maybe? These don't scream Valentine's Day either, so I feel like that you could use them for like a birthday or whatever. Whatever thing you want. Need a little string. We'll just keep with our pink string. Or whatever this is, embroidery floss. This is some that we got at some point when the kids were doing some project, because I don't embroider. I did do some ribbon embroidery for a while, and that was fun, but I haven't done that in years. In fact, I think when my niece was born, I had made her a little ribbon embroidery piece. It's kind of funny to think now. Still at my sister's house, I think. Ay, 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 this is the only problem, these little buttons. are the tiniest. The teeniest, tiniest. I'm afraid it's going to fall off that other end. There we go. I don't even know where I got these. I've had these for years and like hoarded them because I love them because they're so tiny. Used a few here and there. Sorry, it's probably torturous watching me do this. And then we just do a little snip. And I'm going to use tacky glue to hold that on just because I trust it, and I don't know that the barely art glue probably would work, but the biggest thing now is to not get too much. That just gives it that last thing it needs, I feel like. So that gives me 7. So I must be on the 7. I was going to go with 5, but with decorations, I think it needs 7 pieces. I don't know why that odd thing. Just our eyes like that. So there's another one. Easy peasy, right? Just cut yourself some squares and some. I think I cut these 3 by 3 is what these are. I'm gonna actually use this green. 3 by 3. This one might be more like a, I think it was 3 by 3.5. So that's more of a, obviously, rectangle. Captain Obvious over here. And then these I think are like 1.25 by 3.5. So yeah, just, you know, it depends on the size card you use. You can make them any size you want. The different bits. And this is seriously just all scraps. I just went through my scraps and grabbed out stuff. And I mean, I did cut them, a lot of them, but they weren't whole sheets of paper. Let me scoot it up just a little. Yeah, I just thought this would be a fun little Valentine's bit to use. That side's cute too. Yeah, I saw something like this on Pinterest. Sorry, I didn't put who it was, but anyway. That's where I got the idea. It wasn't just my idea. Rarely are they. Got too many other things going on. It's hard to come up with all your own ideas, right? We got babies coming and all. Not that that's the only one, but that was fun. So glad he's okay. A little cutie pie. God. Don't know. I don't know what else I want. Sorry, I know I'm kind of like stalled. I just can't decide what else I want. That's a pinky pink stamp. I really don't, this, whatever they're on feels a lot thicker. I guess it is just an envelope, but man, it feels thick. I know you can steam these and all kinds of things, but I didn't, so here we are, fighting with it instead. don't know what else I want on there. I don't want more music. Oh, yay, my food's here. Oh, that won't really work, will it, if I rip it? That's what I wanted. This is that same, if you guys heard me yesterday, it's this like fabric washi tape, but all the stick's gone. I don't know what happened. It just became not sticky anymore, so I'm just going to use glue on it, and it works fine, but it's just kind of weird. It's like, what happened? Okay, that will work for that one, I think. Methinks I glued those. I really like that blue apron. That's the one we're getting now. I also liked HelloFresh. It was good too. They just kind of drove me nuts because they kept sending, I know this is dumb, but they kept sending us, like somehow we got on 2 boxes a week. One didn't get canceled that was supposed to be canceled. I can't even remember what the deal was exactly. But I called them and messaged them on their site and everything. I mean, multiple times, and they just kept sending extra boxes, which why would you complain, right? They weren't charging me. They were only charging me for 1 box, and I was getting 2, but I found it just completely aggravating because I felt like, isn't this your business? Like, shouldn't you be bothered that you're sending me all this free food? I don't know. It really bothered me that they didn't fix it. It took forever, and finally my son was here, and he got on the computer and figured out how to do. I didn't know. I figured if you called them or, you know, told them, and you talk to a human and they say, yeah, I'll take it off, that, yeah. Anyway, that was my beef with them. It's good food. I just felt like, what are you guys doing? That kind of stuff bothers me. I don't know. Let me know your thoughts on that one. I really was bothered by it. It was sort of an ineptness situation, and I'm not great with that. I mean, you know, we all make mistakes and have our moments, and I'm fine with that. I get that because I do that. But I try to get on top of it, you know. I mean, I would tell them every week. And you probably notice I'm not doing, like, normally I do some things sideways and whatever. I know this also drives some people crazy. They like it when things aren't all straight. But for this look, this is what I'm going for. So hopefully it doesn't bother anyone too much. It is more of that clean, crisp look is what I want. So let's see. Do I have to have a button? I really do like the buttons. I don't know. I'm gonna hold on that one, and we'll see where we get. I need some more paper. We'll just maybe do 2 more, and then we'll stop. Cutting those crooked. Guess not. I need to cut it all off. See, it did cut crooked. Do you see it? Stinker. Making my life difficult. It's the only gripe I have with this thing. I love it. It's so much easier than the slide cutters, because they tend to I don't know. You know, the blades get dull fast, and then it's more of a tearing. Oh, I didn't cut the other bit off. I got sidetracked with the messing with it. And I'm also looking for my baker's twine. I swear, squirrel me this. Oh, that's not what I want. Amy, I apologize. I'm all over the place today. Get it together, girl. I can't control that brain sometimes. It just does whatever it wants. Oh, there it is. I don't think that would fit through those buttonholes. I just thought this would be super cute, but it's even bigger than the embroidery floss, so that probably isn't going to work. Let's see. Maybe one of these. I should have done some more like squares of book page. I did them all like this, which is fine, but probably should have done some more squares. How about this one? I need to cut the ends off of that one. It's quite tall. My hair is in my face today. I started using these instead of shampoo bottles because one, it's just a ton of plastic that I feel like if I could not use would be better, right? So using shampoo bars, but then I don't use conditioner because there are conditioner bars, but I've heard they don't really work, so I'm not going to buy them. What's the point, right? So I've just been using the shampoo bars and then putting a little bit of spray like detangler in my hair. And so now it's just super staticky. So I'm like, I've tried putting, what's that stuff called? Oh, why can't I think of the name of it? Coconut oil in it, because I've heard that that works, but I don't know. So I am recording this the same day that my great nephew was born, and my niece just texted me because I said congratulations to her, and she said thank you, he's so perfect. That makes me want to cry. What a relief, especially for Mama, because I know that was seriously stressful. Sorry, I'm back on that again. I'll stop. It's just great. Oh, I think I'll use some of that tape, those bits. Not this one, or maybe a different one. It doesn't show up very good. This green is really green. How about some blue? Maybe. I mean, I think you could do the same thing with little strips of fabric. I don't think you have to have these washi tapes that aren't really washi tape anymore, right? smaller heart. Yeah, no, kind of like the bigger ones. A little bit bigger anyway. What's that? I kind of like that shape of that one. That one would work. And then a stamp. Maybe a blue stamp. Yes, we'll do something along those lines. It is not very toasty today. It's quite cold, dreary. So dreary. My husband, though, this morning when he got up, he was like, ooh, it's like already getting light. I'm like, yeah, we're headed in that direction now. Hallelujah. I'm very excited for that. Going the right way. Running towards spring. Right? Don't want that there. Don't want it over here. Okay, there. There. Sorry, I know I had it laid out, but then I decided to do different things because that's just the way I am. That's the way I am. So yeah, sorry, this isn't super exciting today, is it? I apologize. I just thought it was fun and you guys might like it, especially my card makers. But do not discount for a journal because you could make journaling cards or tags in the same style. Like obviously you may not set them up the same if it was a tag, but I feel like you could definitely do tags and it would be cute. But definitely the card makers. This is a simple one, especially if you've got some scraps hanging out. Get rid of some of them, right? We are always looking to do that, that's for sure. And that is super goopy. I forgot to cover it this morning. I might put this here instead of right next to the other blue pieces. So you can see, you could arrange these just, you know, a million different ways. And I think they're cute. Come out cute. I definitely have to give my daughter one with a teeny tiny button. She's a miniature freak. She loves anything mini. It's her fave. Always has been. Oh, you know what we could do with this though? Could just make a bow, if I can. We'll see. And put it on there. And that would be cute. Wee. So on every one, I have something green and a heart. I think it works, right? Thumb just popped. Yeah, I think that's cute for Valentine's Day. Is that gives me even numbers now, though, doesn't it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8. Yeah, it does. think I'm gonna let it go. I like it. Okay, one more, and then I will stop bugging you guys. Of course, you could turn off at any time, so there is that. There is that. I'm just gonna plunk this one right down in the middle. See how fast you could just make up a whole stack of them. I think they would be fun to just make a whole stack, and then you can mail them to whoever. Very fun. Oh, I need to use one of these. That almost could be Easterish, but we're doing Valentine's Day right now. Do I want to put it this way? No, I think it just needs to go this way. It's just the way it needs to be. Yeah, I definitely should have done some book page squares, I feel like. I'm gonna cheat and tear this. It'll be good enough. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna change my mind on that. No, I'm gonna use it. Sorry. Sorry, I can't make up my mind. It's bad. Green stamp. I don't think that one's coming off of there. I could put pink hearts too, but I think I just want the red ones. Since we're doing a non-sort of traditional Valentine's card, I just think it will make it seem Valentine's-ish. I don't think it works with the stamp up there is what the problem is. We need the stamp here. And then yeah, like that. It's very weird not to ink stuff, but I mean, I'm liking these. It's just very odd. I keep wanting to grab it. It definitely gets a hold of ya. Like a lot of things I don't feel like look complete until they have the ink, but this type of thing doesn't need it. I feel like. I don't want the greens right next to each other. that's the spot. I don't know why. It just is. Got ink on there. I can still manage. That stuff just is like honey. It's just everywhere. Whether you want it to be or not. So see, we got 4 done. I had 1 done, but you could just keep on trucking right along. Green and heart. We have met it. They're so fun. Love it. All right, guys, I hope you have a fantastic weekend, and I will see you again soon. I hope you try some of these fun little scrappy bits cards. And yeah, I'll talk to you Monday. Love you. Bye.